Here we go again. So this is take 3. Nothing's sort of standing still today. Sorry about this. There we go. Whoops. So Aries, we're going to start with you. This is the month ahead, April 2025. Kind of telling you, 2024. Anyway, so the first thing I pulled out actually was a Kipper from the Angel Awareness deck. And the thing that came up was the terminology of self-acceptance. So, you know, the thing you have to understand about this is the fact that the North Node in Aries, Mercury retrograde going over the past. This, you know, these things sort of began, the nodes weren't there. The nodes weren't there until July, but this started last April the 18th. So you've just had that eclipse as well in Libra. You're not in the position Libras are in, but all the 4 cardinal signs are really feeling it. Pisces are feeling it. Virgos are feeling it. Scorps are feeling it. They don't know why, but it's 12th house. I could go on and on and on, and I don't want to do that because I don't want to spend time on other signs during your reading. All I can say to you is accept what you cannot change. Work on what you can. This is an old statement. And use, you know, your abilities to focus. I mean, to me, there's nothing wrong with prayer. There's nothing wrong with meditation. You know, when it became corrupt and control, that's the human animal. It's everywhere. It's every religion, every philosophy, every government. That's the human animal. We have eye teeth. We are carnivorous beings, period. So the goal here going forward is understand self-acceptance. So we're going to look at the month of April. And as it starts out here, I don't really see this as problematic, except you're going through transition. Yeah, so I mean, I'm going to tell you something really interesting. So part of what's happening in here, things start out with death. Now, death is not dying. In some cases, it can be. I think if it's I've always believed that it is followed by the 10 of Swords, and it's got the, you know, the devil or the tower in there. It can be an illness, it can be a stroke, it depends on everything around it, but this is not that. You have in here, you have death and transformation, and you have outpouring of emotion. You have the Ace of Cups. And you have feeling let down by way of others, meaning that, you know, again, be careful about thinking for they. You know, that whole theory of why would they not think like this? Why would they do this? Well, because people do. People change their mind. This week they like ice cream, next week they hate it. I mean, this is the human animal again. And I would say, in all honesty in here, you're making way this year. I would say probably in and around late July, August, you got some really great success in here. And I would not throw things up in the air. Now remember, with these nodes, especially the North Node in Aries until next January, so yes, you're going to hear about this through many readings from me, you have to realize that when you get into Cancer sign and Capricorn full moon, this is your career and your home, presumably, depending upon your ascendant. If your ascendant's Aries, for sure. So I just want you to understand that you're kind of, you know, got to get over something that you're holding on to. You're crying over spilt milk. Usually in my readings, this is a relationship. It's a waste of time. Is it an ex? Is it a girlfriend? Is it somebody that's infuriated you? Listen, we can't change people. People are as they are. That's not to say that everybody should get away with whatever the bloody hell they feel. You know, I don't believe that. So all I can tell you here is that you're in the midst of transition. It's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. It's actually highly emotional. So what brings up this highly emotional thing? Obviously, the eclipse is one of them. And I would say there's many others. I think once you get to Taurus, remember Taurus is your house of money. You've got Jupiter still there till mid-May. And you've got Uranus, which is unexpected. So who the heck knows what's going on? All I would say in your reading is your outcome, you know, is that 6 of Wands, which to me is fantastic. That's, you know, celebration amongst your peers, you know, public acclaim, acknowledgement. And that to me is during Leo. So it's late Cancer into Leo. I'm telling you, something exciting is happening. Definitely with that send off of that full moon in Capricorn. So we'll get into that later in another reading. But you heard it here first. I hope you've enjoyed this, Aries. As I said, I'm available for readings. You know, this is only a general oversee. Some people call me and say, oh my God, that was on the thing. And I said, yes, but that's a general oversee. It's not really you. You are your ascendant, natal, who you are, solar, your moon, your emotions, your mother, home. So, you know, I just want you to understand it's complicated. And I'm not this, you know, diehard Penny Thornton. I know from 34 years doing what I do. So anyway, wish you guys all the best. You heard it here first. And I hope you enjoy spring. At least today, it's actually quite pretty out. I wish you the best. Cheers.